There are many options available for tick control on your property. In this video, we are going to cover the basics of one method for tick control around the home: landscape management. Landscape management focuses on making changes to the environment to limit suitable habitat for ticks when they are off-host or not attached to an animal. Most ticks spend less than 2% of their lives on a host. This means over 98% of their lives are spent unattached and free in the environment. By taking advantage of this behavior and targeting areas in the environment where ticks are likely to be, you can maximize your control efforts. But where are ticks found in the environment? Different species of ticks have different habitat preferences. Several species of medically important ticks, such as black-legged ticks and Lone Star ticks, are common in areas with leaf litter, tall grasses, and dense shrub vegetation. Black-legged and Lone Star ticks prefer these areas because they are sensitive to drying out. Areas with leaf litter and shrubbery provide a cool, moist environment where they are protected from the sun. Shrubs also provide suitable locations for ticks to quest, which you can see this black-legged tick doing here. Questing is a behavior where ticks search for their next host by climbing up vegetation to detect and grab onto animals passing by. Limiting tick habitat on your property, or at least limiting how often you, your family, or pets frequent these areas, is one way to limit your likelihood of encountering ticks. Let's go over some practical steps you can take to reduce this habitat. The first method for landscape modification is limiting tall grasses on your property and mowing areas you and your family frequent. This gives ticks less protection from sunlight in your yard, causing them to dry out. Other landscaping materials, such as mulch, gravel, or wood chips, will also give ticks less protection from the sun. Adding these landscaping materials around areas where ticks may be more common, such as near the forest edge or near stone walls, can keep ticks out of other areas of your yard. Trimming, managing, or removing low-lying brush is another way to limit suitable tick habitat. Dense understory creates the perfect environment for both ticks and common tick hosts, such as white-footed mice and deer, to thrive. In particular, there are several invasive plants which have been linked to increased tick populations. Removal of these invasive plants can help reduce ticks, with the added benefit of also allowing native plants to thrive in managed areas. One common invasive plant throughout the United States, which has been linked to increased populations of several tick species, is honeysuckle. This relationship may be due to deer, a common tick host, frequently using areas invaded by honeysuckle. Removal of this invasive plant may reduce tick-borne disease risk. Japanese barberry is another common ornamental plant that has been linked to increased tick populations. Japanese barberry grows in dense stands, which create favorable habitat for both ticks and the mice they feed on. Removal of Japanese barberry has been shown to reduce black-legged tick populations. Lastly, ticks can overwinter in leaf litter, as it provides a safe area suitable to their moisture and warmth needs. Removing or limiting leaf litter in areas of high human or pet use is a way to limit your likelihood of tick bites. As with all integrated vector management strategies, these tactics are best used as part of an integrated plan, not as the sole method to control for ticks. Landscape management for ticks is considered a form of mechanical or physical control. However, one important consideration when implementing integrated vector management programs is that undisturbed habitats are important for creating a healthy ecosystem for insects and wildlife. So how can we balance creating a favorable habitat for wildlife while also controlling ticks? One way you can balance both managing ticks while creating a favorable habitat for beneficial insects is to use these techniques only in highly trafficked areas to create tick-safe zones. Especially with larger properties, focusing on vegetation and leaf litter management in areas of high use, such as near play areas, gardens, or dining areas, will be most beneficial in limiting the likelihood of tick bites while still incorporating undisturbed habitat for beneficial insects and wildlife. Landscape management is one technique available to help reduce tick populations on your property, and it is a simple way to reduce your risk of tick bites and keep you and your family tick safer when outdoors.